Hello, welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but first, please hit subscribe. Obviously, hit subscribe and click the bell. When you click the bell, you're going to receive all my notifications here at Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with NESSA Berrett. So we are going to get into a tarot card reading for her, and this is Celebrity Tarot. If you have any requests, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Hold on, I keep having issues with this stinking thing. Go. Yada, 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 stay. Hopefully it's today's. We'll see. All right, I'm going to get the current energy from NESSA Berrett, and then we are going to get into a confirmation through tarot card reading. First, I'm going to go over her astrology, of course, like we usually do. This is going to be a day on a Thursday. She was born October 8th, not 1936. That's for sure, Rhonda. That was for Rhonda. That was for Rhonda Berrett. I was like, whoa. Okay, August 6, 2002. Born in the U.S. She is a Leo. She's a TikTok star who is known for her lip singing and dance videos on the video sharing app. She also is a singer, actress. She dated fellow TikTok star Josh Richards. That was probably in like 2020. I think that they are broken up. I'm pretty sure they're broken up. And by February, she was able to gain 2.2 million followers on TikTok account when she created it in 2008. So she's an American TikToker. Anything else we need to know? I don't think there's anything else really we need to know. They don't got a lot on her astrology for some reason. What's going on in the world today. All right, let's find out what's going on. Current of love, feeling some compassion and cultivation, just gathering. She's definitely brewing up something and stuff, though. That's awesome. On the other hand, she's kind of resisting a rebirth or kind of like a release or letting go of something. Something where she's going to have to start over, start a new beginning, however that. I'm sorry, people just keep coming to my house. Hold on. It's been going on all day. I don't know what is going on here. I moved my desk so that I wouldn't look out the window, and look what I'm doing. I'm looking out the window. So it didn't really help, did it? Okay. So she is in a place of really good health currently in the energy. She's also got good health with her relationships. She is in a place of nourishment, just trying to nourish herself and these relationships also. Did you click the bell, Lindsay? I have no idea. But, I mean, you didn't miss much yet, besides, me having to look out my window. I think that's pretty much it, though. All right, let's get into this reading. I think I'm going to use these other cards. I really like this deck. It's like very, very glossy and shiny. They're slickety. I like them. Okay. All right, Lindsay, we are going to get into this reading. I'm going to confirm through tarot cards, and then we're going to find out the situation and any challenges that are kind of arising around it, something that she's really focusing on, things that are from the past, of course, and all of the possibilities that resonate around that, upcoming, the power that she's holding, and anything that is around her and hopes for her, upcoming future, as well as a likely outcome, of course. All right, here we go. Yeah, coming into the ending of a cycle here, and it's just kind of, again, resisting, and that's just confirming the tarot reading, or the oracle reading, excuse me. So I feel like there's definitely something having to do with something should be kind of the center of her whole world as of right now, but it's just lacking a little bit. I feel like things are just kind of upside down for her as of right now. We're going to find out why, though. She could be over-focused and just kind of neglectful in some of the areas here that she's supposed to be dealing with. Because this has a lot to do with her material world too. Yeah, she's kind of just like saying like she's okay. But again, she's trying to communicate as much as possible, but she's at the ending cycle or some kind of an ending here, or just, needing to start over, needing to find renewal, especially when it comes to anything about making a choice. Now, this choice could have a lot to do with her financials. It could also have something to do with her money management. So I just feel like something to do with the money management is just making things a little difficult because she is on the right side of health. She's on the right side of health in her relationships also. What is the biggest challenge here? Okay. All right. So Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we also have our Six of Wands. Now, I feel like okay, I'm going to throw this out there. Queen of Cups sometimes indicates death to me, or like a physical dying. Now, this doesn't mean she's physically dying. I just feel like the biggest challenge right now is that somebody has died with around her. It could even just mean the death and, kind of like from that person in a relationship. But this is definitely somebody she has a lot of memories with, somebody she might not have been actually communicating with as they passed. Okay. So I feel like that's a huge, huge challenge that she had to deal with. Finding out what the biggest focus is here for that. Yeah, just feeling like, this is kind of her shining her light on the situation, just her really putting herself into this place of non-expression with this person. Because again, this person is not here. She's not fulfilled by this at all. And again, she can't express herself. She can't send anything to this relationship because again, this is not a relationship that is alive anymore because this person is probably not here. I just feel like this person's usually very empathic, very receptive, kind of like a back and forth communicator, introvert. Right. Okay. I wonder I can't remember what his zodiac sign was. Yeah, and when in the passing, it was like intent. The passing, when he was in the passing or the death, it was very intense. He was very intense. He was very needy and codependent at that time on something. And as far as the communication, again, there probably wasn't much communication between them at that time, or even harmony. So there could have been something disturbed there. But I feel like there was definitely kind of almost like a meaningless feeling here. Something feels meaningless, or like almost like an impulsion. But again, she can kind of reflect, or she knows, she has a lot of memories with this person, got a lot of nostalgic thinking about this person. But again, the focus is definitely just kind of feeling like it was in her hands. She feels like, she takes that battle on. She's taking that on. And this doesn't bring her any fulfillment, but this is definitely something that almost like she's determined to be in a place where she can really shine a light on that situation. Let's get into something as far as her past. So we're going to move on from that passing. So her best friend, okay. I did a Cooper, right? Is this the one who was Cooper? Page of Swords. We got Justice upright also. Something in the recent past. Just learning how to communicate, learning how to be as clear as possible. She really tries to clear up everything within the mind so that she can make decisions, so she can plan and organize. She wants to be the best when it comes to capacity to like think and deal with any kind of like life struggles. So that's something that is very important to her when in dealing with the past, just getting into a sense of balance and like knowing, right and wrong have come to terms, or, like some sort of judgment has been made here. And that in the recent past, the possibilities around that situation is because that brought in a new cycle and that ended a cycle. So her, again, just learning how to be in that place of making choices and being as reasonable as possible really balances those types of things out. What's up?
127.
Okay, I'm going to go get the boys after this. So it's like that actually, the possibility that brought was a new cycle. So it ended an old cycle. And this had a lot to do with something that she was struggling with every day. This could have something to do with kind of the depression stuff, or, the conflict, or, the chaos that consumes her. Those are types of things that just make it so that even like when she's feeling like she's being heard. It's just like something about she doesn't want to be on the wrong side of things a lot of times. I really feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling like that. I just feel like she's always like insistent on making sure that people know where she's at on things. All right. Let's get into the upcoming near future. All right, so we got our Four of Swords, Five of Cups, that's in reverse. So we do have something about structure and stability here, but she's manifesting. She's in a huge manifestation right now. So she's just kind of like brewing whatever it is that she wants in the upcoming future. So this is just indicating that in the near future, she's going to still be doing this, okay? And as far as like the loss that she's dealt with, the loss or the conflict, she feels like she wasn't paying enough attention when that happened. So when the passing happened, she was actually looking at things that were new and coming up, and she feels like she wasn't focused on probably their relationship or him enough, because that Cups is coming up again, and that's definitely indicating to me with that Five of Cups. And then we also have our Eight of Cups in reverse also. So it's just like a very emotional, but I feel like not only is this just like an emotional affair within this reading, or I just feel like I feel like it has a lot to do with that ending, with whatever that was. With that Eight of Cups, yeah, with the anxiety, and there was a lot of shadow kind of around that passing. There was a huge shadow there. It was very emotional, very almost like erratic. And it was the least like okay that she has felt. She's normally really super good at being a friend, or having a connection and a relationship. So that might be why she's in the Ten of Cups, putting herself into renewal or starting over. Like this is a huge deal, but it is in resistance. There's low energy on the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I just feel like she definitely needs to be in a place, not just of structure and stability, but she also needs to get into almost a more empathic place. And that might be what she's doing, trying to connect with her relationships, really nourish herself, nourish the people that she has involved in connection. Yeah, because it's not serene at all here. There was no calm in the passing. But again, she felt like, she had already walked away from it. She felt like she was already focused on other things. And that really, is putting her in a weird place. But again, she's coming into this completion, or, starting over, starting new. And this is all about restarting. This is all about getting into a different cycle in life. So as long as she quits resisting that, she can move forward, I feel like. Let's find out the environment that is around her. What's going on around her. All right, so she is in her Magician, honey. She's coming in swinging. She's coming in hot. She's coming in clear. She's coming in sharp. I feel like she definitely has some plans here. She definitely wants to bring some balance back to, her life, her situations. She's in the Magician energy though. So she's on fleek right now. She's definitely like just completely ready. She has everything, all the tools that she needs and all the tools that she's utilizing here. I feel like the most that she's ready is that she doesn't have any mind fuck up. Like, so she's not foggy at all. She's very organized. She's very transparent, and she's ready. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm really seeing here. Just a huge indicator. It's just a new beginning. This new beginning has a lot to do with opportunities and potential. And she's got a ton of potential, and it will bring some money in. Yeah, so she's creating, she's growing, she's changing something here, and she's definitely doing it with a lot of drive. She's very career driven right now, and she is trying to clear things up on the outskirts of her situation. She's trying to clear up things through her experience and just really build her business. I mean, this is not a bad place for her to be. And instead of, being really passive, she's just trying to be as stable and empowering as possible. She will be in a crossroads here. And this is something that she almost like she hopes doesn't happen, is that she will get into a place where she's in a crossroads and she's blinded by, all the fancy, shiny things that come along with whatever business she's in or whatever dealing she has. And she's literally going to have to make a choice. So she doesn't want to be in a place where she doesn't see the whole entire picture. And she doesn't want to be in a place where she's blinded by all the fancy. Okay. So she wants to be able to make all these decisions. And, she doesn't want to worry about it. She doesn't want to worry about it. She doesn't want conflict. She's very much in a place where she'd be intimidated by any of that. So she just wants to make very healthy choices and based off a full picture. So when it comes to her financial, her business, this new beginning, especially this new beginning, and just, knowing that she has every tool that she needs to utilize to get through this, she doesn't want to fuck it up because she's the high priestess energy. She's got things going on, honey. She is busy, busy, busy. She works with the moon and she sings to the birds. Yeah, she's a busy lady. She ain't got time for nonsense. She ain't got time for being blinded. She ain't got time. And she fucking knows it. She wants to make sure that the moon is always working by her side, or her shadow is always working by her side. She doesn't want any anxieties. This is very important, those things. All right, let's find out likely outcome. What is a likely outcome or a likely action? Okay, yeah, getting into a complete place. So she's definitely trying to get into this, as far as her career and her experience and whatever she is doing as far as her business, probably singing or acting or whatever it is. She is very, very much in the Emperor energy, and she is on a stable path. She's very secure. She's very dependent. And I mean, she's grown there's a strength in her cards even. She's not fucking around right now. And she don't got time for addictions. She don't got time to be trapped or blocked. She does not have time to be blinded. Those are the things that will not be happening to Miss Thang because she ain't got motherfucking time. She has no time. Okay. Girl. This could change. Okay. I'm just going to throw that out there. This could change. She literally is going to get into a place where she's going to have to make a decision, and a decision that is going to be off emotion. And it's going to be very low in energy, unfortunately. So she's going to be in a place where she's going to be undecisive. And now when she's being undecisive, she's really throwing momentum away from, her potential. She's throwing momentum away from anything to do with her relationships or her emotional states or how she feels, her inspiration. I mean, you name it. She's definitely action oriented. She is seeking out a way to be clear and determined, but it's again, this movement is going to be the opposite way. So I feel like she's just going to bring, kind of like, it's going to be a danger for her. It's going to be reckless to her. It's going to be very slow. So it's just like a slow progress to this point. Let's get one last card because I feel like she's going to be in this place where she can't make a choice and it's going to really slow down her, what she's got going on. And she'll start isolating this. She'll find solitude and she'll come right back out with this King of Wands energy. So she'll come back out energetic, looking to build, like this will be a blip in the radar. She'll go isolate, she'll smarten up, and then she'll come back out and be like, I know how to make decisions again. Here we go. That's just a thing. It's a pattern. It's just something that she has to work on. And hopefully she does. I'm going to pull a couple cards based off of her new album. I know that I've been told that she has a new album that is coming out. So let's pull a couple cards and find out how that's going to be. Because I'm curious. I mean, it said a little bit about work and stuff, but I just feel like let's find out what's going on. Let's find out where we're at on it. I'm going to use my big cards on this. And they're a little easier to shuffle. Oh, a single out in 2 days. Do you know what it's called? Okay. Okay, so we're going to find out the situation around the album. Okay, so the only thing that I see is that she is going to be extremely stressed. It's going to be a stressful time no matter what. But the only thing that I see is it's almost like she could damage some things here if she continues to keep kind of like not dealing with something. So she had an issue here from an unaddressed emotion. And I feel like there was just no connection. It is literally, I'm creeping the fuck out right now. I'm not even, okay. Oh my God. Seriously, this is tripping me the fuck out. Okay. I got the Queen of Cups in reverse again and the Two of Cups upright. So it's talking about the biggest challenge is that her best friend again. That's the biggest friend. She kind of keeps ignoring how she feels about the situation and even during the death or the passing. And it really has been damaging a lot to do with like kind of her healing and moving into this, different situation in her life. And I feel like it is a stressful time, but she would have less worry if she were to just deal with the unaddressed emotions that she had with the friend and to look a little bit more in more depth. And it's almost like it was like a recent breakup, and not even a breakup, just like a disconnect. There was no connection at the time. This is indicating, again, no connection. They did not connect. These are different cards. I'm not even shitting you. And this is the weirdest thing. And then you just said that, and now I'm completely jibed out. This literally, anytime I talk about this kid, weird shit happens in my house. Last time my daughter was on her phone when I was doing Cooper's reading, and these orbs kept coming up, and then the filter kept going on. It was right when I was doing his reading with you guys. So jivey. I didn't say any of that, but I just, yeah. Okay, let's find out the biggest focus. We got the Emperor. That was in her last reading. I'm not even shitting you. This is so weird. Okay, so she is stable. She's got a lot of security, and she's going to be very authoritative, okay? I feel like she definitely has the situation under control, and I think the album will definitely, I think that's going to stay under control also, but I don't want her to be too focused on the fact that she's so worried about what other people are thinking about her. Like she is just way too worried about that. The Five of Pentacles upright. I feel like if she does that and she continues to do that, it's going to create her to be a little bit pushy when she's getting into this new beginning. Okay. So this is definitely going to limit her. But I think if she continues to focus on what she's doing, she's going to have no problems. And here we go. Okay. So everything will be aligned here when she lets the album out. It'll be completely aligned. It's going to be empowering. I think that this is really going to bring a lot of confidence to herself because she's going to have to let go of the control here and she needs to back up a little bit. But I think, once she's out of limbo, she's going to see exactly what she wants to see. I feel like it's going to be a really nice album. Like, I don't think it's going to be bad at all. I think it's going to be good, headed in the right direction as long as she lets go. Let go of that control, girl. It's going to be what it's going to be. Be confident in order to move forward. And in order to be confident, you're going to have to let go and just watch, wait, and see. Okay? But I think it's going to be good. Okay, I got to get out of here. I have to go pick up my boys, but that was really scary. So I am going to get out of here because I'm kind of tripping out about that. This reading, holy buckets. I tell you what. All right, I got to go. Hit subscribe. Please go ahead and click that bell if you would, and then you'll receive your notifications, except for Lindsay. Apparently, she doesn't get her notifications. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not doing it. Again, please share, like, and follow. And when the videos pop up right about here, you're going to go check those out also. And if you have any requests, leave them in the comment section. Get a hold of me in my details below. That's all my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Like it's pathetic at this point. I don't know what to do. Well, I guess, I don't know. Make sure that you have them turned on, like alert, and you can hear them. I don't know. I think there's a couple options though. For Tyler's Tarot, I had to go turn mine on. Even though I hit subscribe, I thought it automatically, like I didn't even think about it, but I get his now. And he's got a lot of them. So, anyway, please go ahead and check out also that member button. It's going to give you a lot of perks and incentives to be a member for like $4.99 a month, I think. But it's going to come along with a lot of really cool things like some lives, and you'll be the first person on it. And videos, tarot, those are going to be the really cool benefits, I guess, about being a member, is that you get to see all that stuff first, and then it will be released to people who aren't members like a day later or whatever. So you guys will get to be the first people on anything, and you get, like, I think front row to super chats or something. Anyway, I will learn more about that and I'll get better at, spelling it out to y'all, but go click it anyway so we can figure it out together. All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.